Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Since last we left off, I'm getting real sick of this game's bullshit. But, you know, we're gonna just do our best. Let's go ahead. Oh. Well, hold on. How do I... Oh, do I have to just examine? There we go. That's where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right? Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this? There go your eyes sparkling again. Let's check for print. Why would we even choose leave it be? Like, why? What sense does that make? Why even have it as an option? Because we're probably gonna have to do it anyway, so... Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too, then what's the fucking point? Oh, right. So that means no prints. You say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Oh my god, shut up. Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. So... I don't understand what they're asking me then. Like... So am I not supposed to choose one of the actual fingers? Examine a spot just to the left of the middle finger. Okay. Whatever. Let's do this whole area. I know, it was pretty spot on. Precise. Oh my god. Okay, whose does this look like? Oh. This gives me CSI vibes, which is a compliment. I enjoy the CSI games. His fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall. Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. It's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain, and he has a knife. Just throwing that out there. Why would Officer Marshall? Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. Guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence, if I hear that phrase one more damn time. I don't believe it. Okay. Let's go get our ass kicked in court. Just go ahead and do a fresh save, because why not? So what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. Sure you are. So how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. You fucking dumb bitch. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind the simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Skye, We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we're dealt, isn't that right, Miss Skye? Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Such a pointless conversation. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is... I'm afraid you have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. You can't say you're ready? Okay, so we're just jumping on in. Gotcha. Edgeworth's not a fan of foreplay, I see. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. That's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Wow. This is one messed up trial. Yeah, no shit. One of my duties as prosecutor is present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder of the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. I don't care. Well, that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls... suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. Suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh boy, yeah, my thoughts exactly. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir, I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. Okay. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone against sir. You gotta believe me, sir. Jesus Christ. Actually, what we'd like, sir, what you call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Yeah, this doesn't sound scripted. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir. Oh, Jesus. I can't. Everybody in this game is so fucking annoying. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. Can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Shut up, Emma. I can fault him for being a dumb cuck. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. So spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. Okay. Whatever you say. Fucking weird freak. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you? Do unto others before they do unto you. Yeah, that's not how it goes. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. Yes, we're gonna have to press, but I'm not just blindly pressing things. So, oh, press all. God fucking damn it. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. Blue Badger? Yes, sir, a lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir. It was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see, sounds like a very important mission. After the awards ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around. They relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it. This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir, it's 498-9596. That's my number, sir. I see, huh? The number 498-9596. Yeah, it's right there. Is shown as being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. First time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. I see, so it was during that second time when... Yes, sir, that was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Whatever. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir, a knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Oh, shit. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew. Yes? He punched me right in my face, sir. I don't blame him. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Okay. What does this have to do with literally anything? This has nothing to do with the case of Flaw in the Sky. Not shit. Not shit. They didn't need to pad out this game anymore. It was plenty long as it was. We can all rest easy now. Jesus Christ. Okay. I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened. Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir. That's fucking convenient. The chief? Delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir, that's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. Contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. I asked if there was such a tape. There we go. That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. It looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. This place is corrupt as fuck. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim. Oh. Please stop using that word, murder, sir. It scares me. Video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Oh, how convenient. How convenient that his face is perfectly hidden. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Okay, that was funny. Sir, that was the pride and joy of the entire Criminal Affairs Department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? Okay. Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter, someone in the evidence room, and some sort of, activity did take place. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. Oh, Jesus Christ. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. He opened the locker, which acquired Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What's this about a fingerprint? Each detective has been given a locker equipped with the fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to. Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Okay, what am I contradicting? However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir, please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. You probably also don't understand how ice freezes, so that doesn't actually really surprise me. Fucking idiot. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock, and it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. Footage doesn't lie. That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? There's a problem. There's a big-ass problem. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? The video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. Okay. You would want me to point it out. Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. Okay, so I need to... Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. I have to point out a problem in the video. It's the first time I've ever had to do that. Do it, Mr. Wright. Set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. For fuck's sake. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? How did anybody in that fucking department become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where's the contradiction that indicates... Okay. So we need to... Right, it was this one. Take that! The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins? Sir. Do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released. Oh, so it was already unlocked before he even came in. Okay. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. I get it. Oh my god, this is so slow. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Here it is, the light. What's this? It's already lit? Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. What's the meaning of this? Very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. The locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this. You're not an expert in anything. It's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? We're gonna find that explanation in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.